in labor, makeup is not the first thing that comes to mind. I was in labor with my, you can hear my 3-year-old. I was in labor with my 3-year-old for 31 hours. I had plenty of chances to put on makeup, and I didn't. I just want to pause this video for 1 second because the day after I made it, I did end up in the hospital in false labor with contractions, and they weren't sure if the baby was going to come or not. Unfortunately, I am still pregnant. Anyway, this is what I wore. BB cream, under eye concealer, a little bit of mascara, and then I filled in a little bit of my eyebrows. That's all I did. But if I was in more pain, I can't guarantee that I would have worn any makeup at all. But this is basically what I looked like. Anyway, back to the video. Because I was exhausted. But I look back at the photos because I can Photoshop. And I Photoshopped some of the pictures, like my dark circles, I lightened them up a little bit, like things like that. However, all of the family that came to the hospital to see the baby, they can't Photoshop. So they were, all of those photos were on the internet. They were all over Facebook, which is fine. I just, you know, yeah, I just had a baby and I love seeing the photos, don't get me wrong. But I wish, looking back, that I would have at least put on some like concealer or something. So I keep this in my purse now, and it's a little tiny arsenal of a couple things in case I get the chance to put on a little bit of makeup for pictures or afterwards. Because you do stay at the hospital for a couple days, so I have a couple things that I can put on because I'm probably not going to want to put on a bunch of makeup while we're in the hospital. I definitely didn't last time. So anyways, my 3-year-old's like sitting right here. So anyways, I'm going to show you what I have in this bag, and I'm going to tell you why I have it, and it's really simple things. Yeah, so first off, if you're wondering where the bag came from, it actually came from Target. Doesn't it look like it came from Victoria's Secret because the stripes looks like a gift bag? Anyway. The first item is, of course, under eye concealer. This is the NYX Dark Eye Concealer. I love this stuff so much, and if I don't put anything else on, I will probably put on just a tiny bit of the under eye concealer. The second thing is the NYX BB cream. I just tried this for the first time and I really liked it. Any BB cream I really like because it gives just a little bit of coverage, and I'm not one to just put on a bunch of makeup, especially foundation. So if I'm pushing and then the baby comes and then I have visitors that day, if I feel like it, I'm going to put on a little bit of BB cream to even out my skin tone. Yeah, just a little bit of BB cream. On top of that, this is a big maybe, but this is my Bare Minerals translucent powder, and you can put it on and it makes your skin tone look a little bit even more, like more even, without having to put on a bunch of makeup or anything. So I might pop this on over top depending on how I'm feeling. Some mascara, of course, makes your eyes look a little bit more awake. Especially in the pictures, like especially in the days after birth, like the couple days after. I use the Falsies from Maybelline. I use this like it is a religion. I use it all the time, and I love it so much. A little bit on the top lashes goes a very long way. So next thing I have is some Carmex and this stuff, as well as the Carmex like regular chapstick looking lip balm that they have. Isn't it weird how we call lip balm chapstick, even though that's a name brand? Anyway, I have to have Carmex all the time. This will be in my labor bag. If you're interested, that will also be in the description bar below. But I have to have this. I also have some just regular concealer. This is the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. And this is just if I have any like extra red patches or anything and I want to cover them up. I can just dab it on and like cover a little bit extra coverage if the BB cream doesn't do it, because the dark eye concealer has a little bit of like a pinky tone to cover your dark circles. It's not necessarily good to put on like other parts of your skin because of the pink undertone. So I have my regular concealer with me. Again, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I might just pop on some concealer and that's it. But anyway, this for pictures and the next days after. I do have my Scandalize eyeliner. This is definitely not a lip liner, it's black. Anyway, because if I feel like doing makeup, not during labor, no way in hell I want this during labor, But if I feel like doing makeup in the next couple days after and I do pictures, I do put this on my top waterline. I'm not bringing anything to actually line my eyes or anything like that. I just pop this on my top waterline and it makes the mascara just look a little bit better. So I'm bringing it in case I do want to do that. And then I'm bringing I'm bringing my eyebrow pencil. Now normally when I do my eyebrows like I did today, I use an Anastasia and a makeup brush, but I'm not going through all of that. But if I feel like I want to touch up my eyebrows for pictures within a couple days after, I at least have something to fill in a little bit of eyebrow. And this is just, I think it's from CoverGirl. Like I just use this if I'm going to the grocery store and it'll only be a couple minutes. And I fill in a couple of my little spots because I do have spots that are not, that there's just no hair there. So I'm bringing this just in case I feel like it and I want something. And then of course I'm bringing my compact mirror. This is obviously from Ulta because it says Ulta. And you just open it and, I mean, it's a mirror, but it's so I can see better. Yeah, but that's all I'm bringing to the hospital with me. But definitely under eye concealer I'd say is the most important, and I will try to put this on before I go into labor.
And my camera died on me. Yep, sorry about the lighting, guys. I am just so pregnant. I know it's like a sorry excuse, but I didn't want to drag out my light because I packed it away. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I didn't charge my battery and my camera died. But anyway, if you're interested in what's in my labor bag, my absolute must-have for the second time around, I have that link in the description bar below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Seriously, if you have any awesome tips for labor, please let me know because I'm about to have my second baby super soon. Subscribe for mom stuff and DIYs and randomness. And me forgetting to charge my battery. Bye y'all, love you.